you're going to find small curls all around your house. In the bathroom, in the bedroom. They're going to be everywhere.
Yeah, she doesn't mean pubic hair.
No.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Lance with the LD World, and today we have a special video for you, me and my boo Dua. We are going to talk about an interesting topic. I messaged Dua earlier today, and I wanted her to talk about how to navigate dating a black man as a white woman. So she's gonna dive into that a little bit. Her tips or advice, I have no idea what they are. I'm just as interested as you guys to see what she has to say about navigating an interracial relationship with a black man. So without further ado, I'm gonna let Dua take it over. But before we go into that, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join the family. If you're not already, you should be. But if you're not, press that button. Turn on the notification bell so you can get alerts whenever we do post for you guys, and hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. But let's get right into it.
Okay, so the first struggle is a funny one. You're going to find small curls all around your house. In the bathroom, in the bedroom. They're going to be everywhere.
Yeah, she doesn't mean pubic hair.
No.
So when I had my hair long, I would always take the pick and I'd be picking it out.
And it's funny because when my mom came to Barcelona, she was like, why are there like small black curls all around the house? And I was like, yep, that's Lance.
And the weird thing is she doesn't like when my hair is short, and she doesn't like my little curls being all over the place when my hair is long. So there's no winning when it comes to hair. But it's interesting that you said that, because I hate it when I find Dua's hair just all over the place, in the bed, in the kitchen, on the counters, all over the place.
I have long hair, so you would expect it to fall out, but like short hair, like why is it everywhere? Probably because you pick it, no?
Yeah, probably because I pick it and try to get everything out of the knots and just...
Yeah.
So, but that's interesting. So what is your advice on that?
Tell him to be clean. Pick it up.
Keep a broom handy,
I really
guys.
don't
Keep a
know.
broom handy.
No, but this first one was really just like a funny one, so I don't really have like a solution. Number two is, it was probably more difficult for me because I'm from Iceland, and you all know about like the equality and all that. From like my experience from dating black guys, they really want to be gentlemen.
Yeah, now let me ask you this, because I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out there if anybody's curious. I'm not the only black guy that Dua has dated. So let's be clear, is that just me, or is that other black guys that you've dated in the past as well?
No, I could see the difference in like the black men I dated and the white guys. They put more effort into like being gentlemen, but the reason why I put this in the struggles is because I sometimes find they forget to ask me what I really want. So they want to be gentlemen, and they open the door, they pay for you, they do this and that, but they forget to like ask, or like stop and ask me like, hey, do you like what I'm doing? Do you like how I treat you? So I feel like that was kind of a struggle.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So let me ask you this. Like she said earlier, we don't know if that actually pertains to white women or any other women in the States. But as an Icelandic white girl dating a black guy from America or from wherever, how do you want guys to, like, what's the solution?
So I feel like it's fine to be a gentleman and do whatever I was saying, like open the door and pay for you and all that. But I think it's important to ask your girlfriend like what she wants, because not everyone wants to, you know, have everything done for them.
That makes sense. What would you say to other females who are going through the same thing?
Tell them. Sometimes they have like good intentions, they just forget to like ask you what you really want. So I would say just ask them and tell them what you want and how you feel about what they're doing.
That makes sense. That makes sense, because not everybody's the same. Some people like to be courted, and others like to be equal.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, so this is, I don't know if you're gonna take this the wrong way.
I probably will, but ask me anyways.
Yeah, this is definitely something I realized when I was dating black guys. When we're discussing things, there are certain things that are really sensitive to them.
Like what? Let's dive into that question a
When
little
it
bit
comes
more.
to like the
Like
family or no, it's not like the same thing with every guy. It's just
Yeah.
some things they're really like passionate about, and when you bring it up, like they just right away they like get offended. And
Give us an example of me. What am I very passionate about, and what have I gotten offended about in the past?
I would say you're very sensitive about when I bring up something about your family.
Okay. How do you react to it now? Like, I mean, you didn't know back then how to bring it up to me. How do you?
I still struggle with it because I'm very open and I just throw whatever. If I feel a certain way, I tell him. But I would say just be more careful, like how you word things.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I can't speak for anybody else, but family is like the number one thing for me. When I'm voicing my opinions and when I'm venting, I'm just like boom, 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 spitting off all this stuff, and then I know what happens in arguments. And when she's like, "Yeah, your family does do that," I'm like, "Whoa, wait a second. You can't say that. I can say it, but you can't say that."
I want to go right into my next, which is number 3, because that's kind of related to number 2.
Okay.
And that is what we're just talking about. You have to be ready to like clash when it comes to your boyfriend and his family, because you were raised in 2 different ways, and it's normal to, for example, if his family gives him like advice or whatever and I don't agree with it, it's difficult for me to like tell Lance that I don't agree, and then he's in the middle and doesn't know, like, you know, if he should be on my side or his family side. And it's just a lot of things. Because you're raised 2 different ways, then you need to expect like them to have different opinions and see things from a different perspective and all that.
And that actually goes both ways. From a woman dating a black guy and a black guy dating whatever race woman. Like, we have to understand that we're bringing 2 completely, it's already crazy when you bring the same culture together. So when you're bringing 2 completely different cultures together in one relationship and trying to create a whole new life and create a whole new, ultimately you're trying to create a whole new culture. It's kind of crazy. But you have to be you have to be prepared to clash sometimes, but you also have to be willing to compromise.
Yeah, that's the thing. I find it very difficult when we disagree on something. I find it difficult to go the middle route without like not being myself. Like sometimes I feel like I'm just doing whatever he wants. It's difficult to be myself but still think about him and what he wants.
Yeah, I can understand that. Okay. All right. What's the next one?
Number 4 is another, not like a funny one, but it's something that I struggle with. And that is, it probably depends on like the black people you're around, but I feel like you need to get used to them being okay with using the N-word. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
When I was in Iceland and around my friends and family, they would never use the N-word. So I was raised, just don't use the N-word. Nobody should use the N-word. But then when I met like Lance and some other black people, they just use it for their friend or their brothers, and I can't get used to it. And I don't think I ever will.
Yeah, there's no solution for that. That's something that I have been working on over the years. But yeah, growing up, I mean, we use that word often. And a lot of black people, especially in America, think that that is their word. They're very territorial to the word and that nobody else should use it. And in my opinion, now it's different from what it used to be. Nobody should use it at all. It's a very derogatory term and it should not be used. So I don't think that you necessarily have to get comfortable with that. I just think that that's not something that we should be saying in general.
Okay. So number 5 is something that I don't know how you are going to react to it. You, Lance, not them on YouTube. this is definitely something I only experience with black guys, and that is they kind of want you to look presentable when we're going somewhere, or I don't know, and if they don't think you look good enough, they kind of tell you. And you're not like that anymore, but in the beginning I kind of felt like I didn't look good enough. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Because maybe you wanted me to like wear makeup or dress a different way, or
like you said, I don't know. I mean, to explain my side of things, I was just always raised to like whenever you leave the house, you just always look presentable. You don't know what's gonna happen, who you're gonna run into, blah 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 blah. So I always felt like, I mean, that's just how I was raised, and I just wanted to.
yeah. And I kind of
move
feel like
forward
you
with
took
that.
you took that into our relationship.
Definitely
And
did.
I know your intention wasn't bad. It was just I just didn't
It probably
know.
came off the wrong way. Like, how'd you overcome that? Like, what did it get? Did I
feel
get
like
better? Did you just start dressing up more? What's the difference?
no no
Like,
no.
what happened?
I feel like whenever you said something, I just told you right away, no, I'm going to wear this, or I'm going to have my hair like this, or I'm going to do this. And I feel like over time you just let me be me and you didn't say anything anymore.
That's true.
But
That's
he's
true. So,
very
yeah, I
like
guess that's just.
he always wants to look presentable, and it kind of like
I feel like you always should. Not just you. I feel
yeah,
like
but
people in
yeah,
general should always
I
look presentable.
agree, but there is a huge difference between my presentable and your presentable. Like maybe yours was like she needs to wear makeup, but that's not mine. So I feel like that's the difference. Like I feel like you should look presentable when you go outside, but presentable is just different.
Different.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Number 6 is
Yeah.
even if your intentions are good, you should never touch their hair when you're outside. I feel like I can do it when we're inside cuddling and he doesn't care about like his hair looking good.
You can probably do it now because I have such short hair. But when my hair
Yeah,
was
but
long,
when you didn't want me to touch it.
no. That goes for black guys and black women. Just don't touch black people's hair. I don't know what's the fascination of other cultures wanting to touch black people's hair, but that's like a no-no. I mean, when you guys fix your hair, do you want somebody touching it and messing it up?
Well, for me, like touching your hair, it's not like, oh, I want to touch black people's hair. I just want to like, you know how I rub my fingers in your hair and like, it's just my way of like caring for you, I guess. It's not that I want to feel the texture or something.
No, I understand. And it's fine, but once somebody fixes up their hair, they don't want it to get messed up.
Yeah, so the
So
solution
that's
to that is just don't touch
just
it.
don't touch it. Yeah. Don't touch it. Don't be curious about the texture. Don't touch it.
So the last struggle is a funny one, probably to a lot of people, but it's not really funny to me. Lance and other black guys that I've dated, they take forever to shower, and it really bothers me. I know Lance is gonna laugh, but like, I feel like it takes the whole day. Like when I want to go do something.
It does not take the whole day.
No, but if you like, let's say if you go to the gym and you want to shower after, like we can't go in like 15 minutes after you go to the gym. We're gonna wait like an hour because I know you're gonna take an hour to shower, put your lotion, all that. It's just a long
Take a
time.
whole hour.
Yes,
It doesn't
does.
take 15 minutes. I don't think I take that long. That one.
I think the solution to that for like, if you're struggling with that, I don't know. You just have to
It's to
plan
be
around
patient
it.
and chill.
No, yeah.
Be patient and chill out because you're going to get there regardless.
What makes it even longer is that when he puts the lotion on after showering, he's watching Netflix.
Okay, that is a problem for me, I will admit. That is a problem for
And
me.
that
I
is
do
the
watch
showering
Netflix.
part, so you're admitting to that.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was the last one. So that was it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you are dating a black guy and if you're struggling with the same things. I would love to hear it. So let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you're not already, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time we upload, which is almost every other day. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you again, not tomorrow, but hopefully the day after. Bye.
Yeah. Later, dude.